police force to be looking for people who are likely to be engaging in more serious crime than just smoking. I'm a non-smoker myself. I don't favor smoking, but I think there's, we have to be concerned about how we use our limited resources.
Councilman, I think you'll find that once the signage is put up, people tend to obey the prohibition. So you don't see cops running around the plaza, you see signs, and people are not going there and smoking.
Of course, some of these areas apply to areas where there would be visitors to the city around George Brown, I guess, and the stadium venues. They, may be less familiar with the signs, may not notice the signs, and perhaps subject themselves to a fairly large penalty here of up to $2,000.
Well, all I can tell you is that the signs are very clear. For example, across the street of the annex, that area outside that where people used to smoke, it's part of the parks, and there are signs everywhere. Nobody smokes there. So it's a great deterrent.
You have that same impression, Mayor, that people are reading the signs and not smoking?
Yes, sir. It's the same theory as to why we passed the Pooper Scooper ordinance for the city of Houston. And I don't know that there's been a single police officer who's ever issued a ticket for not picking up after your pet, but by setting the community standard, what we expect, you achieve voluntary compliance to a large extent.
Thank you.
Councilmember Kuba.
Mayor, I don't smoke either. I'm just concerned that they see the sign. Does this also apply to cigars as well?
Yes, sir.
I know I've been talked to by some of the council members. They're concerned about being able to smoke cigars while they're in a golf cart or playing golf. So I believe that's banned right now as well, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's no smoking policy at city parks.
Well, Mayor, as far as I'm concerned, if there was no smoking anywhere, everywhere, I agree with it. I just don't know if we'll criminalize them if they do it. Thank you.
Councilmember Davis.
Thank you, ma'am. I follow you, Councilmember Kubash, on the smoking on parks and the golf courses. I'm not for it. I wasn't for that, and I understand I wasn't part of making that policy. And I wish there was something we can do to change it, because I don't think it's fair. I think we're outside, and when you smoke outside, it just goes in the air. I understand it's different if we're in a closed space. I personally believe that we may be overreaching. I agree with Councilmember Pennington about the signs. There are no smoking at buildings that says no smoking 25 feet from this door, but yet you have people that are smoking 10 feet from the door. And so, yes, and also the George Brown, that is concern of mine as well. Again, I just believe that we may be, I understand there may be, we will be uniform in the entire city, but maybe we need to go backwards and take some of the things out there. I'm not in favor of this, and there's some other things that I'm not in favor of. So I really wish we could look at the new ordinance that went into effect on September 1st as we look at this.
Councilmember Boykins.
Thank you, Mayor. Let me just say, Mayor, I think when it was first brought to my attention about this Kush issue, I have no idea even today what Kush is. I just know it's not a good thing. In my understanding, it's not illegal, but it's not a good thing. So I don't know what Kush is. But I do know that if we feel that it's having a problem or an issue in our parks, we need to deal with it, and I think that's what we're doing. My concern is that we're taking Kush, instead of using a sharp knife, we're using a dull knife and cutting everything up with it. And I just think we need to be mindful of the impact of what we're doing long term. Someone made the comment about the convention center. I hadn't thought about that, because as tourists coming to the city of Houston, they don't know. And I'm a big cigar smoker, everybody knows that. I love my cigars. But I don't smoke cigarettes, but I don't condemn people who do. That's their choice and their right. But when they come into the city of Houston and they're tourists, they may my dad, he's deceased, he used to smoke cigarettes every day. You couldn't tell him not to smoke a cigarette. And for us to consider enforcing a penalty, I just think, I don't know if we're going too far with it. And Councilmember Davis, I agree with you. You said when you smoke, the smoke goes in the air. And next we're going to be trying to regulate how we catch it in the air and tell them they can't smoke because it's going to be called in the air. And I just think, let's deal with the cush issue. That's why I am. And with regards to the cigars, in the parks, I'm really appreciative. I've had a good conversation with the mayor, and hopefully, if she's trying to work with me on this, we can get this thing resolved. And I know her intentions. She was very clear to me that she's trying to deal with this cush issue. She's not, and I understand why. And I just want to make sure we cut that with a sharp knife and not a dull knife. Thank you.
Again, a reminder, this particular ordinance only brings areas under the ordinance that are sort of no man's land. It does not deal with cush, it does not deal with anything else. It simply standardizes the city ordinance. Councilmember